Peace everyone, I am back with another video and I'm really excited for today's topic because it's something that I feel like I should have made a while ago but I never made it. So I'm going to be talking about things that I learned in my 20s and things that you can apply in your 20s, especially your early 20s, to really elevate and propel yourself so that by the time you're in your 30s that you are set up for success. You will not have it all figured out ever. Nobody does, but you will be in a much better place if you incorporate some of these habits starting off when you're younger. Even if you're like 18 or younger, you know, the younger the better that you start these habits. This is for my people that are looking to really learn from the experience of somebody that's had a colorful 20s and would like to kind of just see, you know, like what some of the things were that I did that helped me to get to the point where I am financially stable and running my own business and coaching and doing retreats and consulting and doing all of the things that I wanted to do, and still just able to maintain and be sane, because like, let's be real, like balancing out life and work is really hard. And so that actually brings me to my very first point, which is finding a good balance between life and work. In this society, it's pushed so hard to work, hustle. Sleep is for the dead. Don't worry about doing anything. You can lose friendships, you can lose this, you can lose that, you can lose that, as long as you're working, as long as you're making money. That in and of itself is out of balance, because when you're thinking in that way, you're actually thinking in a very masculine oriented way, which is okay if it's not too extreme. The problem is that that is too extreme. And I mean, if you look around, we're in a masculine dominated society, right? And so that's not surprising that we think that way. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's the correct or balanced way to view things. When it comes to looking at it from a higher perspective, we need balance in all things. So between work and play, right? Even between our emotions, we are not always happy. Sometimes we're sad. Between everything in life, there needs to be balance. And here as humans, we're here to find balance. And so there will be moments in life where you're working more, and there'll be moments in life where you're playing more, hopefully, if you allow yourself to. And there'll be moments in life where things are, you know, just feel perfect. But we know how that happens, right? You get this moment where everything feels perfect, and then eventually at some point, something gets out of balance again, or you end up working more again. So to really take those moments where things feel balanced and really amazing and perfect, and to honor them and to have gratitude for them, knowing that it's not always going to be this way, but that's also okay and perfect in and of itself, right? Imperfection is actually perfect, because, well, nothing is actually perfect and nothing is actually always going to be in balance. The beautiful part about finding this work-life balance in your 20s is that you're creating a habit that's going to sustain and hopefully carry you through the rest of your life. It's a very confusing time in your 20s. It's a very confusing time. And being able to establish healthy and strong relationships of all kind, and also have a nice work balance as well, is crucial, because it allows you to have space to show gratitude for the things that you're working for. If you're always working, yes, you may get somewhere, you know, at the end of your 20s that you're like, wow, like this is great, like I made it. But you look back and the, you know, prime years of your young adulthood of your life are gone, and you realize you didn't get to spend it doing the things that you really wish you did. It's a beautiful thing to have youth and to have fun and to be able to enjoy that, but also you don't want to go too far on that end of like always being out. And so to find a good balance of maintaining that, right, going out and, you know, enjoying yourself and enjoying your youth and your life, but also establishing a beautiful balanced work schedule that's not overdoing it for the sake of the hustle and for the sake of, you know, money, because at the end of the day, capitalism is what's running this country and really this world. Look at where that's got us. Really try to stay in balance when it comes to that. That's my first tip. My second tip is to prioritize your health. This is health in all ways, okay? This is mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Just prioritize yourself, really, at the end of the day, and your health, of course, because you only have one body, you only have this one life at this time. And so you want to make sure that you're prioritizing that and not letting that slip away for the sake of money or work or friends or whatever the case is. Really learning to be selfish and really learning to just honor and value your health and prioritize your health above all is really going to propel you further than working and hustling ever could. because when you're in a balanced and healthy state in all those different ways, things will flow to you. You don't have to chase them. It'll be the feminine aspect of receiving rather than always having to push out and always having to give or go or hustle or whatever the case is. To balance out your, spiritual health, create a spiritual practice. Even if you're religious, that's still spiritual. A physical exercise workout routine, that's so important. Releasing built up energy that is just sitting there within your body. Setting up a workout routine when you're in your 20s is so crucial. Unfortunately, the older you get, the harder things can feel. If you've established an unhealthy habit of not working out and eating whatever, that's going to carry on into your 30s, and it is not the same in your 30s. Mental health, right? Understanding sometimes you need more, and that's okay. Sometimes you need to go to therapy. Sometimes you need to go to a healer. Sometimes you need to go to whatever it is that you need. But to be self-aware enough to do that is why prioritizing your health is so important, because it allows you to be in a clear space so that you're aware of what you need when you need it, okay? And you're not scared to ask for help. With that, it kind of goes hand in hand, but getting to know yourself, okay? So really taking the time to get to know yourself, doing some deep self-reflection, but also getting to know yourself through the mirror of others, okay? So those relationships that I talked about, having a period where you're exploring you through the mirror of others and realizing that they are mirrors to you, okay? Realizing that this person shows or brings something out in me that maybe I can't see myself. And when I view it that way, I'm able to learn from it. Getting to know yourself, your likes and your dislikes. This is the time of your life where you get to try new things, take risks, and to put yourself out there. It's the most life-changing thing that you can do. All of the beautiful things in life that you want are outside of your comfort zone. Move to a new city where you know basically no one. What that does is that almost sends a shock to your system, and it forces you to, even if you're an introvert, to get out of your comfort zone and to really just discover who you are, okay, and make new connections and really see things outside of the way that you've been seeing them before. That actually leads me to the next thing on the list: travel. Everyone needs to travel in their life to experience a different mindset. Traveling is more than just going to a place. It's opening up new doors and new pathways within your mind that show you that life can be different. Life doesn't have to look like how it looks for you right now. You get to see things that give you even more of a sense of gratitude for the life that you currently live, things that make you, dream bigger, things that inspire you. They're all inspiring. All the resources now on the internet, in the world, you can travel for cheap. It's like so accessible, more than it's ever been. It's something that, if you really want to do and you set your mind to, it will happen for you. So definitely traveling in your 20s will open you up to a new world. The next thing is to learn about money. This one is so vital, because at least in the American school system, we do not learn about money, okay? And money is the thing that is the driving force in this capitalistic society. To learn about money and to really be financially literate, especially in your early 20s, is going to change the game for you. And not just for you, for your family, for the generations to come, for your ancestral line. So it's bigger than you, but learning about money and learning how money actually works and functions and how it's actually energy, combining the metaphysical and the physical aspects and properties of money, to be able to master that and to learn that, or at least start that process in your 20s, is going to set you up for so much success, not just monetarily, but in so many different ways. It empowers you. Like when you know something, especially money, it empowers you and you make better decisions and you view it with so much more gratitude and not from a place of lack, but from a place of abundance. If you take nothing else from this video, spiritual maintenance and getting a spiritual practice and learning about money, please do that for yourself. It will always pay off in ways that you cannot imagine. And the last thing that I want to add and talk about in this video is to invest in a hobby. Whatever your hobby is, if you haven't figured it out and you're in your early 20s or you're a teen right now, explore that now so that you're able to invest in it and to take it seriously, to give it a real shot. Now, you can do this at any point in your life, but the beauty and the magic of the youth of your early 20s and of your 20s in general, you are still at a place where you're still growing, at least your early 20s, right? Where you're still developing. Keep that childlike joy, keep that, no matter what age, keep that childlike joy. That just comes from being happy and doing things that you love. We're taught to do things that make us money. We're moving into just shifting as a collective into a space of like, no, what makes me happy? That's what I want to do. So think about what makes you happy and really give it a shot. I mean, save up, invest in your hobby, in your talents, because it will pay off. Even if in the moment it doesn't pay off immediately, it doesn't matter, because guess what? It's a hobby, it's something you love to do. You'd be doing it anyway. It's a passion project, it's a passion. You'd be doing it anyway. So why not give it the respect it deserves by giving it a true and honest shot to really change your life, where you could be doing something that goes well off into your 30s and 40s that you love. That wraps up what I want to share with you all. There's tons more, but what I want to share with you all about really enjoying and living your 20s to the fullest and really making the best use of that time period of your life. If you guys made it to the end of the video, just drop a heart emoji in the comments and let me and other people know that you made it to the end. Also, if you have any more advice for other people that are watching this video, drop it in the comments below as well. And if you have a question for me, drop it in the comments below. I'll either answer it in the comments or I'll make another video answering that question for you. If you are interested in pre-ordering my book, the link is down below. If you like this content and you want to see more, just hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button so I know that you want more content like this. I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you watch this video, and I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.